Hey, we're online. Now in the UK, we still haven't moved our clocks forward. So we're only 4 hours ahead of Eastern Daylight Time. So if you're joining us from the US of A, normally it's 9 o'clock your time in the Eastern Time Zone. But right now it's probably 8 o'clock in your time zone. So I hope you're doing okay today. Hope you're having a wonderful day and a lovely start to the week. So don't forget to put something in the comment box and let me know that you're here. Okay, we've been having lots of fun with scammers again, folks. So watch for being scammed. I do not send out friends requests from this page. It is impossible. So make sure you report scammers. Good morning, Tony Jones. I hope you're doing okay in Florida there. Good morning, Natalie Jones from Rochester in Kent, England. Two Joneses, one from America, one from good old England. So there we go. Somebody says hello. You're probably watching from the group, so please make sure that you put your name in every post so I know who it is. Good morning, Tiffany. I hope you're doing okay. You're joining us from Florida, I believe. Laurie's joining us from YouTube. Happy Monday morning, Laurie. Yeah, let's hope your day's off to a great start. The week is on its way. So if you haven't put a comment in the comment box yet, please put a comment in the comment box, because from what I can see, there's quite a few online that haven't put a comment in the box yet. Good morning, Claudia. Hope all is well in your world. Good morning, Nancy from South Carolina. Barbara, hello, she says from Florida. Hi, Barbara in Florida. Barbara Rhodes in Florida. Good morning, Maylene Gonzalez from Miami, Florida. Good morning. You know, I have a joke about Miami. It came to me from an old friend of mine. Her son, whenever she said to him, we're going to go to Miami this weekend. And then he'd say, okay, Mammy, are we going to your Amy? And she'd go, no, we're going to Miami. No, your Amy, Mammy. So never even thought about it that way until I heard about it. But it's quite a lot of fun. You know, small children sometimes come out with the coolest things, don't they? Somebody else says hello. I don't know who's saying hello, so put your name in the box. Michelle says hi from Orlando. Good morning, Angie from Florida. She's liked and shared. Karen Mathis says hello. Somebody's laughing their head off. It's probably over the freaking Yoram in Miami. I mean, it is cool, isn't it? Karen says good morning. Tammy says hi from Daytona. So there's quite a lot of you joining us now, which is awesome. I've got a few reminders before we get into the messages. So I've got 3 piles. Pile 3, pile 2, pile 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. So on pile 1 we've got some Alestral quartz. On pile 2 we've got a piece of hematite. And on pile 3 we've got a piece of green sardonyx. So don't forget, put a number in the box and tell me which one you want to pick today. And then after that I'll get some messages. Tiffany says she's doing fantastic. I took her for an adventure. It's hello from Arkansas today. Good for you, Tiffany. Right, now, we had a lot of scammers last week. What they do is they copy my page, they do a slight variation on my spelling, and then they copy all my post over. They share all my post to their page. And then they send you a friend's request, and then they ask you, do you want a reading? It's scammers. I never send you a friend's request. I never send you anything about asking for readings. So please, if this happens to you, don't accept the friend's request. Go to their page. At the top in the right hand side of the banner there's the 3 dots. If you press on the 3 dots, it'll drop down and it'll say report activity to Facebook. Just that they're impersonating a celebrity. I'm a celebrity because I have a professional page on Facebook. Woohoo! So please report them, and hopefully Facebook will start kicking more of them off and we won't have these problems. So that works great for me. Okay, Michelle Barrett says number 2, Karen says number 3, Tiffany says number 3. So just take a moment, choose a pile, and then after this we'll get through to some messages. I want to have a little word about the equinox. It was yesterday, the spring equinox. The spring equinox is the perfect time, and we're still in it, to get rid of all your clutter. Clear all your closets out. If you haven't used something in a year, let it go. Get it gone. Make way for the new spiritual energy. Because when your house is clogged up with stuff, there isn't enough space to breathe for you, and there certainly isn't enough space for spirit to breathe. So clearing the clutter is like getting out with the old and in with the new, and it's creating good spiritual space where we can grow and we can attract better opportunities to ourselves, because we all want to be in balance and in harmony, don't we? Well, if everything's full and we're stuffing things everywhere because we haven't got any space, we're not in balance in our closets, we're not in balance in our rooms. So go room by room, set the timer on your watch, go for 15 minutes. If you can say, I've only got 15 minutes to clear some stuff out, you're going to get a lot done, trust me. If you think, oh, I'll spend the morning in the kitchen, clearing the kitchen out, oh, you'll spend all morning. If you put a timer on 15 minutes, and if you're not using it, throw it, give it away, donate it. If you are using it, put it back in the cupboard. If you're not sure, just put it to one side and then go through it room by room. And if you do 30 minutes a room, you'll really put a big dent in this stuff. Just 30 minutes a room will put a huge dent in this for you, because the spring equinox is all about bringing balance and harmony into our lives. It's about beginning again. It's about spring, the end of the dead season, which is winter, and the beginning of spring, so we can spring into action. We can do so much more in the spring. We can start new healthy eating plans. We can start back at the gym, whatever you want to do. This time, this equinox time, is perfect for it, okay? So don't forget, I'm reading from the Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards, and you can get them from Amazon or all good bookstores, metaphysical shops. If you're in Casadega, go by the bookstore, go pick them up, and you'll be glad you did. They won an award in 2020 for the best new divination product. Where from, folks? From the Coalition of Visionary Resources. Okay, so don't forget to like each post I post on the page, so that you get notified when I go live. And if you want to get in on any of the advanced workshops that I'm starting very shortly, drop me a line, send me a personal message, because there'll be special discounts for early birds. Okay, right, so I've done all my plugging now, so let's get back to the readings for the week. So, have you all picked your piles yet? Have you got there? And if you're joining us later, pick your pile now. Pick it now. You don't have to be live. You don't have to be watching us live to pick a pile. Pick your pile now, because whatever pile jumped out at you will be the pile that has a message for you. So first of all, I'm putting them up instead of down here. We're going to go for pile number 1. Pile number 1 was the one that had the Celestial Quartz on it. Okay, let's look at pile number 1. Okay. What is this telling us about? Well, it really falls hand in glove with the equinox. It's telling us it's the perfect time to begin again. It is brilliant time for you to start something new, get creative, turn over a new leaf, decide on a new venture, decide on a new you. Decide on a new body. Whatever you want to do differently, now is the time to do that. And relax about it. The first card is this one. It's a phoenix rise from the ashes. So it's like there's so much sugar going on in the world at the moment, isn't there? And I don't mean that in a nice way either. There's so much SHIT going on in the world at the moment. We all need a good new fresh start, don't we? We need a new beginning. And those that pick number 1 are getting that new beginning. It's the perfect time, because you've been through a hard time, you've been through a really tough time, and now it's rebirth. Know that you're never alone, and know that you're always in safe hands. Surrender. You can't change anything until you accept it and you surrender to it. Say, I surrender. I give it up to spirit, and I know it's all part of the plan. Why it's part of the plan, sometimes we don't know, but it is part of the plan. So it's our job to accept it, because as we accept what's gone wrong, we can look forward to what's going to go right. As we've hit rock bottom, the only place is up, so we start rising Okay, so it's the perfect time to let go of all the trauma, because the spirit rising from the ashes brings back your drive and determination. It's like we're reinventing you. You can reinvent your life with wonderful ways, in wonderful ways, filled with love, understanding and prosperity. So this is a good one. The next card in this spread is the number 50 card, which is relax. What's that telling us? We might have been working too much. We might have just been stressed, winging out. Our nerves just might be like, we're on the last straw. So this is telling us that we need to relax a little bit more. Maybe we work too many hours. And we'll accomplish more by balancing work and play. Again, the equinox is coming into play here, because working long hours has drained us. So it's important to rest, relax and recharge. So after completing your work for the day, go for a walk or spend some time in the garden, because the weather's getting better. Stop playing on the computer. It's not going to get you anywhere, is it? And make sure that you're not on any online games or anything at least 2 hours before bed, so that your brain can settle down, because this will shift your attention to relaxation in the evening. Okay. Now the third card in this deck is the autumn card. But wait, we're nowhere near autumn, are we? We're not near autumn yet. So why are we getting autumn? Because it's saying if we can do these things, we can collect the harvest. So even though we're in the spring, if we decide it's time to begin again, if we rise like the phoenix rising from the ashes, if we ground and center ourselves in our own magnificence and balance work and play, then we can collect the rewards that is ours and waiting in the wings for us. So this is what the autumn means. It's like bountiful harvest time. Collect all that is for us. Okay, so that was pile 1. Now we're going to go to pile 2 now. So let me go back to the cards there. So let's put these together, put them back, and let's go to pile 2 that had the hematite on it. Oh, I like pile 2. Okay, I like pile 1 as well. Pile 2 tells us that the week is getting off to a slower start, so we have to learn how to be patient, how to relax in our own skin and just go with the flow and just be okay with where we're at, because later on in the week comes our journey time. So the first card out is the patience card, and when you're looking at any cards, you look into the card and you see on this card that the frog, who probably wants to turn into a prince, is wanting to come edge slowly towards the fairy. The fairy has got to become kinder, softer, gentler, and the frog's got to become a little bolder. So if we're not looking at romance, if we're just looking at life in general, we're just telling you to be patient. Don't be biting people's heads off. Take your time, right? Don't rush into anything. Sometimes when we feel like we're not getting anywhere, the best thing to do is to let it go, change your focus, look at something else for a while, and then you might find that things start clicking into place. Okay? So, a good affirmation for you is I am in harmony with my world, and I trust in divine timing. That's a great way to overcome patience. I am in harmony with my world and I trust divine timing. Don't ever, ever, ever pray for patience. If you pray for patience, all hell breaks loose. And because Spirit says, oh, you want to be patient? Oh, okay, this can go wrong, that can go wrong, this can go wrong, that can go wrong. So let's not play for patience. Let's just be patient. Let's just know that the universe has got our back and that we trust in divine timing. The next card out in this 3-card spread for card pile number 2 is the journey card. So this is talking about an inner journey. This is talking about a journey within ourselves this week. This is saying, what do we need to let go of? Yeah? What do we need to let go of? What do you need to let go of? Put your comments in the comment box. Maybe I can give you some tips if you know what you need to let go of. Because it's the journey back to yourself. It's the journey to rediscover who you are. You don't have to go find yourself. You're already there. You're not lost. You're there under all that crap and all those issues and problems and complications as life goes by. So just get rid of all that and just decide, I'm going to be me. okay? And then once you've decided that you're going to be you, the wind will pick up in your sails. You'll sail along smoothly. You'll get where you need to go with love, with grace, and with ease, okay? And if you're also looking at planning your summer holiday, your vacation, this would be a good week to do it too. So get that planned, because and going back to you, once you've relaxed, it will be plain sailing. And what have we got to look forward to then? Oh, wow. Once we've been able to do that, I got the power. Boom, boom. That's where you're going. You're going to realise that you are a powerful, wonderful person, and that you can do anything that you want to do. You know, you see the Princess Warrior on this card. She's kick-ass. She can kick-ass, take names. She can get it all done while some people are even thinking about it. But seriously, think about this. We're all unique. There's no one with your smile. There's no one with your face. There's no one with your body. There's nobody like you. You're unique. You're a one-off. And it is your destiny to stand out from the crowd. So do what makes you happy. Stand out from the crowd. Get your mojo working. Because people love your generous nature. And they love the fact that you're very compassionate. So once you've got your mojo working, no matter your challenge, you'll land on your feet. Okay? So being patient, deciding I'm going to be me, regardless of the crap that goes on around me, will get your mojo working. Get your mojo working. It's time to maintain that balance and an harmonious life filled with love. Doesn't that sound wonderful? So your affirmation: I am powerful. I acknowledge that I'm destined to achieve greatness. How about that one? I am powerful and I acknowledge I am destined to achieve greatness. And that was your spread from the Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards, available from Amazon and all good bookstores. So let's go back to the cards now. Let's go to the third pile. Let's see what we have under the piece of green sardonyx. What do we have here? We have the angels. The angels have got your back. The angels are ready to take a more active role in your life. Are you ready to let the angels have a more active role in your life? Well, invite them in. Say, angels, I invite you to take a more active role in my life. I know you've got my back, and I appreciate that. So when you see the signs, don't go, oh, was that my imagination? No, it was a sign from the angels. All you need to say when you need their help is, angels, please help me now. I need help with X. Okay? And tell them what that help is, and then say, thank you for helping me with that. I feel so much better now. I've left it in your hands. So allow the angels to take a more active role in your life, and you'll be glad you did. And just remember to tell them, thank you, angels, for what you've done for me. Thank you for the blessings that you've helped me achieve. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always have the attitude of gratitude for your angels and talk to them. So what if somebody thinks you're mad? Not their problem, is it? It's not your problem either. It is your delight to talk to angels. It's amazing to be able to do that. It is a gift, most definitely. The second card in this spread is the abundance card. It's kind of like your money tree's growing, but it doesn't just mean money. It means wealth in every different direction. It means being happier with family, being happier with your financial situation, and everything just falls into place. It's kind of like you're appreciating the food on your table, your family, the opportunities that show up for you. Keep thanking. Keep appreciating that you have all this divine abundance. And don't forget to help the people who help you. That's always a good thing, by paying it forward. Well, paying it back to them, but pay it forward to some other people too. You've also got to realise that I'm sure you've realised that you cannot change anyone, but you can change yourself. Or you can change your attitude towards things. It's entirely up to you, okay? But we want things to blossom for you. We want unconditional love to come in every shape or form in your life. So one of my favourite affirmations, and it works great with this card, is, if my life was any better, I'd have to be twins. And that's the true meaning of the abundance card to me. Because if we've got the angels, we look at the cards again, Like I said, when you're looking at cards, you look at the overall spread first. Angels, abundance, fearless. So we angels have got watching our back. We're going to be abundant, and we just need to stay fearless. Because even though the angels watching our back and we've got abundance, doesn't mean to say that somebody's not going to try and get one over on us, does it? So when people try and get one over on you, it says way more about them than it ever does about you, doesn't it? It speaks to their personality and nature, not yours, doesn't it? So the real F word in my book is fear. So we can either forget everything and run. There's challenges coming up towards the end of the week, so we can either forget everything and run away, or we can face everything and rise. Face everything and rise. Don't let fear put you off and put you back, right? Get your courage, because your angels are with you, your spirit guides are with you. And when someone is deceptive, let them think they have the upper hand. Let them think they know more than you. And then just turn and walk right past them, or turn and walk away from them. Don't pay no mind to them. And, you know, they might look like a big, fearful, big, bad wolf, but in reality, they're just a nice little fox, okay? So call upon your spirit helpers for strength and wisdom and guidance, and they will help you navigate through this situation gracefully. And don't forget to affirm, I'm resolute and fearless and filled with divine guidance. Resolute, fearless and filled with divine guidance. So everybody's having a good week by the look of things, okay? Everybody's having a good week. Right, now make sure that you like and share. Please invite your friends to like my page. That would be your way. I'm paying it forward by giving you the free messages. That'd be your way of being generous to me, is to invite your friends to like my page and to share my posts on your page, or in groups that you have permission to share in. Okay, right, so let's see. Let's just give these a good mix up, and then we'll go to the messages for today. So if you'd like a message for today and you've liked and shared, please put that now in the box. I've liked and shared and I would like a message today, please. And I will see who I feel drawn to. Okay, people? Vicky. Oh, she says I've lost weight since... Yeah, my weight ballooned right up with my Hashimoto's. It went on the fritz and I was quite poorly. And then I found a new good doctor, and I started on his protocol in January, and I've picked right up again now, so I'm doing much better. Okay, so here we go. So Vicky, did you like and share? Vicky Ashford, did you like and share? Karen says she's liked and shared. Tammy says she's liked and shared. Tiffany says she's done it. Laurie says she's liked and shared. Jenny says she's liked and shared. Jenny D'Agostin. Okay, Ashley, if you liked and shared, let me know. Okay, Amanda Dickinson says she's liked and shared. And this is an honour system. You know, Natalie Jones says she's liked and shared. Let's see how many of these. Michelle Barrett. Facebook user, I've liked and shared and would love a message. I can't see your name. You posted your comment at 14:23, so please post that again and put your name on it. Cheryl Deers, liked and shared, would love a message. Nancy, I've liked, can't share. You can share it in Messenger to some of your friends that you know would like this kind of thing. Liked and shared, Nikki Costa. Karen, liked and shared. That's Karen Venables, liked and shared. Vicky asked Ashford, yes please. Ashley Carville liked and shared. Let's see how many of these that we can get to before I get tired. Heather Freeman Bristol liked and shared. Hello Heather. Hope you're feeling better. Oh, Vicky says loved and shared. Oh, okay, Vicky. Right. I did. Who's I did? Oh, Angie. Okay. Angie, if you go on the Psychic Medium page, I'll be able to see your comments as you. If you stay in the groups, I can't see them, but I do like to broadcast to the groups as well. All right. Let me see who I'm going to give a message to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 messages. Let's see if we can get that many. Let's see how many messages we can get out. Vicky, this is an interesting one for you. This is the card that's come out for you, which is the Naughty or Nice card. These are the Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards, and you can get them from Amazon. This is the Naughty or Nice. You need to tell somebody where to get off this week, but do it nice. Be a little cheeky with it, but do it nicely. It's time for you to stand up for yourself. Sometimes, you know, when we can get a bit harsh, people say, oh, that was harsh, that was a bitch. But sometimes it can be because it wasn't what they wanted to hear. We didn't tell them what they wanted. We told them what was right. So it's appropriate to let your naughty side loose once in a while. You need to say, knock that shit off. You can even laugh about it and say, oh, the devil made me do it. I must have the devil in me today. Naughty or nice, we've got two parts of our ego. One is filled with love and light. That's the angel in us. And then we've got the devil in us. That's the one filled with fear, regret, loathing, anger, shame, guilt, selfishness. Don't let that side surface. Just be cheeky with it. Just have a little cheek for people. And just make sure you get your own way this week, Vicky. Don't let anybody walk all over you, okay? So, your affirmation is, I'm ready to work on my weaknesses and I lovingly accept heaven's help. So that was Vicky's message for the day. Okay. So Vicky said it was definitely what she needed to hear today. I am so glad. If you bought the Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards, please remember to put a review on Amazon. It doesn't matter if you didn't buy them from Amazon. If you bought them from your local bookstore, as long as you buy other things from Amazon, you can put a review for them on Amazon. So that's Vicky. Okay, Tammy, you're up next. Let's get a message for Tammy. Tammy, don't be advancing too quickly. Trust your intuition this week because you've drawn the caution card. So do not be rushing where angels fear to tread. So you have to, seriously, you have to trust your gut this week, Tammy. If something feels off about somebody or something feels off about an opportunity, back off, go the other direction. Don't be pulled into something that you know is a bad idea. Okay, when you look at the imagery on the card, it's like two little boys running off in the woods at night with their lanterns, getting up to mischief. Yeah, don't be getting up to mischief. It's time to trust your gut this week and not the logical explanation. That uneasy feeling in your gut is telling you to give this one a miss. If you proceed now, you'll be advancing into a bad situation. Don't get yourself stuck, okay? So that was the message for you, Miss Karen. All right. Let's see. Jenny Dragoskin. Let's get a message for you. And don't forget, you can get full readings from our website. All you've got to do is go to sixthsenseconnection.com and you can book a personal reading with myself or Trish or Cherie, and you can book it online. And my readings are via Zoom and via, well, just via Zoom really. I don't do anything other than that. Trish does them by phone and Cherie does some via Facebook Messenger and phone. Okay. The last one was for Tammy. Okay. Tammy says thank you. Okay, Karen, your turn next. Oh, sorry, no, we're doing Jenny. We're doing Jenny. We said Jenny D'Agostin, and then we'll go to Karen. And don't forget, these are just tiny little snippets. If you want a proper reading, you're better booking a proper full reading. Okay, Jenny, this is the card that came out for you. I got the power. Boom, boom. Yeah, you got the power, girl. You got your mojo working. You got everything going your way. You can get it done this week. So don't forget, you're a one-off. It's your destiny to stand out from the crowd. And whatever you want to do, get it done. But also remember that you can't do everything. I can't do everything either. None of us can do everything, can we? So where you're vulnerable, make sure that you remember to ask for help. Because asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. Knowing that you can't do everything yourself. But you are one in a million, Jenny. So go for it. And glad you're here. Okay? Glad you're here. Right, now let's get Karen's message. Karen Mather. Oh my word. Could you imagine that? I pull the same one out for Karen. We got a 2 for 1. So just rewind that one, Karen, and just let me know that just acknowledge the fact that this is the same card that came out for you, the power card. So you got exactly the same card as Jenny did, which is amazing and awesome. So be one in a million, stand out for the crowd, step up to the plate, get on with it, have lots of fun. Okay, make sure you put a comment in the comment box as well to acknowledge. Right, this one is for Tiffany. This is the one that he just flew out at me for you. You've got to remember that you are a free spirit, sweetheart. You have to remember that you can do what you want. You're a free spirit. And you don't march the beat of a conventional drum. You march the beat of your own drum. You're a one-off. Here's another one-off girl. Here's somebody that can see the angels in the clouds and the butterflies want to talk to you, and everybody wants to be you. So please, Tiffany, embrace your free spirit. Be on the lookout for all things magical and stay true to your divine nature. Don't conform. It's not you to be a conformist. It doesn't fit. Expand your social circle while you're in social circus. It could be a circus around you, thinking about it. But expand your social circle to meet like-minded people in Arkansas, okay, that will encourage your uniqueness and that will love and appreciate you just the way you are. So listen to your intuition and follow the signs. It's time for some magical opportunities, Tiffany. Okay, now we're going to Amanda Bickerson. Amanda. Amanda, Tiffany says, yes, ma'am, thank you so very much. Social circus, isn't that the truth? See, it's fraudulent slips, isn't it? It's the things that come out my mouth at times. Sorry, I just go with it. Amanda Dickinson. Okay, Amanda, this is your card. What this is telling us is that you've got some wonderful talents that you're not using. Maybe you should be looking to change your career because you should be looking to work in a very quirky, creative, off-the-ball manner. We spend a third of our lives at work, don't we? Make sure it's fun, Amanda, where you're going to work, because your work should complement your personality and your nature. So do you long to do something more fulfilling? And it is possible to earn your living by doing something that suits your personality. Being happy at work is way more important than what you get paid, because when you're happy at work, you get paid more because you get more and more promotions and you get more and more into what you're doing and more ways to make that pay for you. So to be open to opportunities to use your talents. But follow your passion, Amanda. Have you got that? Follow your passion. Okay, let's make it happen. All right, Miss Natalie Jones. The Natalie Jones from England. Natalie, the answers that you seek are currently a mystery. Amanda says thank you. Good, I'm glad you liked it. Okay, Natalie Jones. This is the card that came out for you, and I'm reading from the Sixth Sense Connection Oracle card deck, available from Amazon and all good bookstores. This is the mystery card. That's the one that came out for you. So what does that mean, Natalie Jones? Well, sometimes we don't get the answers to everything, do we? Sometimes just shit happens, excuse the French. Sometimes we've got to be prepared to see things differently. Sometimes we've got to be prepared not to know all the answers. There was one time that me and one of my besties, Kim, we were on Melbourne Beach in Florida. And we were looking for answers. We were both looking for answers. We'd both had some weird stuff going on in our lives, and we were just kept thinking and how can we figure this out and what can we do about it. And we kept seeing this little blackbird on the beach, and he kept picking up this little bit of rock and moving it to one place and trying to chew on it and dropping it, and then moving away from it and then coming back to that same little piece of rock, picking it up again and moving it to someplace else. And I said to Kim, I said, that bird's trying to give us a message. What message could that bird be trying to give us? Because obviously it was a sign, because this was consistent and it was going on for at least 5 minutes. Neither one of us got the message. Why? Because we were trying too hard. Well, let me tell you what the message was. Leave it alone. Sometimes you just can't have an answer to anything, no matter how many times you try. That poor bird kept trying to eat that stone and it wasn't happening, and it was trying to figure the stone out and that wasn't happening either. And this is how it is. Sometimes in life things have to be a mystery, because the answers that we seek are not readily available at that particular point in time. So what we need to do is we need to thank the infinite spirit. Natalie Jones, this is so true for me. Right, I've just ended with my relationship. So if you're wondering what went wrong, how went wrong, what you did wrong, you did nothing wrong. Okay, things just don't always work out. You know, there's no logical answer to why relationships don't work. There's a whole load of emotional stuff going on with that too. Okay, but thank the infinite spirit for holding those answers back. Don't be fussing on what went wrong. Just let it go. By the time you get round to the summer solstice around June, your life should be completely different. Because when we get this card, we always look at the equinoxes. We're right on the spring equinox. The next major shift in the planetary stuff is June. So watch for the summer solstice in June, Natalie, because that's when things will really change for the better for you. But for the time being, get to know yourself, have some fun, take some time out, sort yourself out, okay? Because some answers are worth waiting for, and you will get yours, okay? So Natalie says, thank you for this. This is so spot on and made me feel not so mad. Good. Because, you know, while you're with Mr. Wrong, you're not really available for Mr. Right. You're just with Mr. Right now, aren't you? And one of my rules is if you wouldn't let your daughter date him, why were you spending time with him? Because if he's good enough for your daughter, he's good enough for you. If he's not good enough for your daughter, he's certainly not good enough for you, Natalie. Okay? So there you go. There's Natalie's. And she says, thank you very much. This has helped her. Don't be mad. Be glad. Be glad it's done with. Because then you can reinvent your life in wonderful ways, and you can get yourself together and have a happier time. Okay. Oh, afternoon, Helen. She says, loved and shared. Okay. Michelle, it's your turn next. Michelle Barrett. Is Cheryl Dis still with us? And Ashley Carvel and Heather, if you are, please put a message in the box. That was a call out to Cheryl, Ashley and Heather. If you're still with us, put a message in the box. The next one I'm on now is Michelle. And it's jumping. We have a jumper. Okay. All right. So we talked about this card before, Michelle. Okay, Michelle, this is about starting again. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes, Michelle. Okay. So Michelle's here. Ashley's there. And Cheryl's there. Okay. So Cheryl, Ashley, and Michelle. Okay. This is... For Michelle, this is the phoenix rising from the ashes. What does that mean? It means it's a great time for a fresh start. It means that you've had a lot of shite happening in your life and it is time to begin again. It's time to reinvent your life in wonderful new ways. It's the spirit rising from the ashes of the phoenix rising there that's going to help you be bigger, better, stronger, happier, and rebuild your life into something else that you really want. Okay, Michelle? All right, let's go to Cheryl next. Let's see if what we have for Cheryl. This is the one I want for Cheryl. Cheryl, it is time to spring into action. This is the card that has come for you. It's about springing into action. What does that mean? It means that spring is here. And it's time to spring into action. It's time to get on with those things that you really, really want to do. Okay? All right, Miss Cheryl. So get on with the things that you really, really want to do, because it is the perfect time to spring into action, and the spring is here as well. So it's like the crack in the door. Go through it, get through it. If you want a new job, go for it. If you want to do something entirely different, you go for it. It's the perfect time to plant seeds, cultivate your land, let them germinate, because things are going to start blossoming for you pretty soon. So live your life today as though everything is a miracle, because everything is moving in your favor. Love, joy, success is in the air. Go for it, Cheryl. Okay. Michelle says, thank you. I can totally relate. Awesome. If I've done a card pull for you, you can totally relate. You can put a message in the box. If you have my cards, you can go to Amazon. You can put a review on Amazon. If you want to put a review about my readings on the page, you can do that too. Right, Ashley. Let's focus in on Ashley now. Wow, we're getting this a lot today. Ashley, this is the card that we pulled for you. I mean, that's came out 3 times. It's like I should really buy a lottery ticket or something. I mean, you can't get the same card out 3 times in one day, but it's come out for you, Ashley. You got the power. Stand out from the crowd. Enjoy who you are. Step into your divine energy and just get yourself sorted, because you can do that. You can do that. You're 1 in a million. You're standing out from the crowd. You've got your mojo working. You've got everything happening so that you'll land on your feet. Okay? Receive gratefully. Give graciously. Give graciously, receive gratefully. Either way, make sure it's all about give and take, and not you're giving everything and other people are taking everything. But this is what's happening for you, Ashley. Okay? Now, I'm going to let you all go. I've done God knows how many readings today, and I'm going to be back on Friday. So we'll be back on Friday about the same time. At the moment, the UK is only 4 hours ahead of Eastern Daylight Time, and I'll be back on Friday with some more messages and your weekend forecast. So I hope you love it. Take care. Don't forget to like and share my page. Invite all your friends to join. Okay, thank you so much. Take care and God bless each.